Hello friends, welcome back to Nguru and the series of computer literacy for the KVS recruitment. This is the third day that we are looking at. In today's class, we will talk about the history of computer. At the same time, we will look at the generations of computer. Right? Let us start the session. So we will be moving from 500 BC to the current modern computer. How the computer system has evolved over a period of time from 500 BC to recent times. Okay? From Bacchus to modern computer. So in 500 BC, this is something called abacus. Maybe you might have seen this in your schools, colleges, right? So this is a abacus, also called as counting frame. It's a calculating tool which is wired like this. All these are beads. With the help of these beads, we can do addition, subtraction, even squaring is also possible. So this was used late 3000 BC onwards for calculating things, for numerical calculations. This is the first mechanical machine that we consider as the starting point for the computer that we see today. In 1642, Pascal has invented a machine called Pascaline. This is called as Pascal calculator, right? So which can do the addition, subtraction, multiplication, but not directly. Addition and subtraction were done directly. Multiplication and division with the repeated addition and the subtraction. So this is the Pascal calculator or Pascaline, invented by Pascal in 1642. So you may get a question on this also. So Blaise Pascal invented this in the year 1642. Next comes the next development after Pascal calculator. We have analytical engine which was invented in 1834 by English mathematician Charles Babbage. Have you heard about the name Charles Babbage anytime? Yeah, he is considered to be the father of computers, and this analytic engine is the basis for the modern computer that we are using today. Right? Charles Babbage is considered as father of computers. So it's the basis for modern computers. Analytic engine. This please make a note of it. It was in 1834. Okay, analytic engine, right? Proposed by the Charles Babbage, English mathematician. That is what he is, Mr. Charles Babbage. He is considered as the father of computers. Charles Babbage. In 1890, another thing was designed. It is called tabulating machine, which can summarize the data that is stored on the punch cards, right? On the punch cards. So this was invented by, it's an electromagnetically run machine designed and invented by Hermann Hollerith. So in 1890, and it was developed to help the US census in 1890 by Hermann Hollerith. Tabulating machine. Is Mr. Hermann Hollerith is a German American statistician, inventor and businessman who developed the electromechanical tabulating machine for punch cards to assist in summarizing the information. Whatever is there in the punch cards, so it will read and it will summarize the data that is there on the punch cards. It was invented by Hermann Hollerith, who is a German-American statistician. Turing machine. In 1937, Turing machine was invented by Alan Turing in the year 1937. You may expect a question on either Turing machine or Alan Turing also. You may expect. It is also one of the important, right, from the exam point of view. So it's a mathematical model of computation describing an abstract machine that manipulates symbols on a strip of tape according to a table's already given rules. Right? Turing machine was invented by Alan Turing in 1937. It is the first step, it is considered as the first step towards programming. So this is the Turing machine, right? It can solve any problem which is given via the tapes, right? This is a Turing machine. So you have to keep in mind there are two bits which you can expect. The father of modern computer is Alan Turing, but the father of computer is Charles Babbage. Please don't confuse when it comes to the question on who is father of modern computer. It will be Alan Turing. If you are asked to tell the father of computers, it is Charles Babbage. In 1945, EDVAC, EDVAC, you can expect these are very important. This expansion, you may get a question on what is EDVAC, right? Expand EDVAC. It is, make a note of it, electronic discrete variable automation computer. Electronic discrete variable automatic computer. One of the earliest electronic computers, we can say, right? EDVAC is considered as one of the earliest computers. So EDVAC, serial computing with automatic subtraction, addition, subtraction, multiplication, all that is possible. So this is the considered as one of the most earliest computers. In 1945, this one is. So if you look at the computer, this is what is, see, it is occupying entire room actually. So this one is occupying entire room. The entire thing is computer, ADVAC. ADVAC, again remember, electronic discrete variable automatic computer. Next comes ENIAC. Even it is also important, right? ENIAC was the first programmable electronic general purpose digital computer. This is more important, most important, I can say. ENIAC, you may get a question, which is the first programmable digital computer, or expand ENIAC. ENIAC nothing but electronic, make a note of it, kindly make a note of it, electronic numerical integrator and computer. Electronic numerical integrator and computer, and it was the first programmable electronic general purpose digital computer which came into picture in 1945, which was developed in the year 1945. It has a speed 1000 times faster than the electromechanical machines which you have already seen, like a Turing machine and all other things. So it is more than 1000 times faster than those things. Just think about it. So when it comes to examination, the expansion is important. Electronic numerical integrator and computer, and it is the first programmable, non-programmable electronic general purpose digital computer. So this is ENIAC. So to mention, the image was taken from Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Yeah. See, entire hall, almost 3 to 4 rooms, if you consider small rooms. So this size it is occupying, right? That's what. Entire thing is a computer. Yeah. Most importantly, this ADVAC and ENIAC computers, just now whatever that we have seen, these two computers were developed based on John von Neumann concept of stored program. Stored program, just keep in mind, where a memory can store the data as well as program. This is the first time ever that a memory is holding both the program as well as the data. So the concept was proposed, developed by John von Neumann based on his concept of the stored program. ADVAC and ENIAC were developed. You may get a question, you can expect a question on John von Neumann also, like on which principle these two things, these two computers were developed. You should say stored program, the concept of stored program, and who developed this. Basically, John von Neumann, he is a Hungarian American mathematician. You may not get this, but you will definitely get, you may expect like ADVAC and ENIAC developed based on whose concept of stored program. This is important. So then comes in 1947, around 1950s, we have got the transistors were developed. So far, whatever that we have seen, they were using vacuum tubes. Those are considered as a first generation computers, that ENIAC and VIC that we have seen so far, right? They were using vacuum tubes, but development has come in the electronics, right? A transistor was developed called, these are also called as second generation, when these were used in second generation computers, and previously whatever that we have seen, they are from the first generation, which used vacuum tubes, and they are very bulky. We have already seen, like it was occupying entire hall, like 2 or 3 rooms kind of a big rooms, right? So now those were replaced with the transistor technology. It's a great advancements when it comes to, what is the advantage that we are getting? Because it is bulky and it usually releases huge amounts of heat, right? And moreover, those computers were not so reliable, right? Now they have been replaced with the transistors around 1947. So transistor technology. Then comes the technology called integrated circuits. Now whatever that we are seeing, they are of IC only. Integrated chip can embed multiple multiple transistors within it, right? Set of several large number of tiny MOSFETs. You may expect a question on this also. What is MOSFET? It has been asked in some of the examinations. It is metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistors. MOSFET. Metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. So all these large number of transistors were placed in a single circuit. That is something called integrated circuit. We are embedding everything in a many such transistors, right? Which we just seen. So those were kept in a single IC, integrated circuit, making it very small. It's a new revolution in computing. So, and one more thing, important thing, right? It is of semiconductor material called silicon. So a question has been asked on this also. Which material? It's a silicon chip. The integrated circuit is made of silicon. Yeah, this is the integrated circuit. You can see this is one of the examples for integrated circuits. Many number of, you can see many tiny transistors, all that were placed in a single chip. This complete thing is a single chip. This one. So many, huge number of transistors, so that the power of all this multiplies, right, to get our better processing speeds. So this is what we have for the evolution or history of the computer.